So hi everyone, I just want to welcome you to the Veterans Healing Art Mixer. My name is Joy Cook. We're going to be doing this some through Zoom, some through Facebook Live, so thank you all for taking the time to come out. I know we're a little late getting started, but just want to make sure we had everything set up. We got plenty of refreshments, and please feel free to take the soda, the juice, the coconut water, take all that stuff with you. Definitely honored to have Amafra Port Marine as well with us here today. Definitely think, of course, Executive Director Jim Dukes, and also poet Josh Smalls as well. So again, welcome. This is just kind of like the introductory mixer to the workshops. They're going to be held every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. And then just, if you have not registered, please definitely make sure you get the white paper. Actually, Jackie, can you give everybody the white paper right there? And that way you can get more information, and also you can register as well, so that we can always make sure to inform you of when we're going to have the workshops. Yep. There you go.
Okay, perfect. Hey, I'm Jim Dukes. I'm the executive director here at Charlotte Art League. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody for being here. Also, we're going to dedicate our giving tree tonight, and we're going to talk a little bit about Erin and her work. And we're going to talk a little bit, let Glenn talk a little bit tonight. But what is healing art? Is one of the things that I want to talk about. First is healing art that we do here at Charlotte Art League is a non-therapeutic way of facilitating communication between people that have had shared experiences. So for veterans, we use a variety of artistic tools to accomplish this through collaging, painting, writing, poetry, and a combination of all of those. So those are the programs that we're going to be putting together and launching with Joy, and coming up in October. We've got a big space here at Charlotte Art League, plenty of room to socially distance. But I wanted to introduce Ja Smalls who's going to be doing our poetry work here. And if you can talk a little bit about how poetry and the spoken word is a great healing outlet.
Hi, everyone. My name is Josh Smalls. I am a creative writing coach, also a full-time poet. And what I've learned through creative writing is a lot of times when you're able to finally write something out, or write through what you're going through, eventually you'll be able to say it. So it helps a lot to finally get it out, and that's just the first portion of it. You finally can get it out and have it in writing. And once you've written it and you can read it, then you can actually begin to say it, and it becomes a beautiful way to start your healing process, or whatever your traumas or other challenges might be.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to ask Glenn to come up and tell us a little bit about himself, introduce one of our dignitaries that's with us today, and talk a little bit about mental health and why it's important to us.
Okay, welcome everyone. As Jim said, I'm a mental health professional. I'm not a clinician, but I teach grief support, I teach mental health, I teach suicide prevention, and especially for veterans. You see my shirt. 22 veterans a day is way too many. And that's one of the things that after I retired from a career from Marines and a journalism career, that I dedicated my life to helping veterans, especially preventing suicide. And so, in fact, I have an exhibit, a studio in the back, where I have a bunch of my poetry that talks about suicide and suicide prevention. And one reason that I'm so dedicated to that is that I heard the shot when my grandfather took his life. I was in the next room, and I was not too far out of Vietnam, so I was kind of like that, and I heard the shot, and of course it was too late, but after a very lengthy journalism career, my job is to help anyone, understand. I mean, I don't think any of us understand suicide, but at least work to prevent it as much as possible. I'm also a board member here at the gallery, and I do a 6-month writing workshop here. So any of you who think you can write, come and join me. But this is a wonderful facility, and I'm here all the time because I just love the vibe here. And Jim said, introduce folks. Well, my friend, but also I'm a Marine Gunnery Sergeant. This is Major General, 2 stars, Cornell Wilson. Yeah, we hang out a lot and, talk about the other services. There's no other service except Marines.
Go Army, thank you.
I knew it.
Go Army.
Is that a real service?
Wait a minute. I'm Army and Air Force. Hold on. Sir, does it count?
Okay, stop. No, I love all of our brothers and sisters in uniform. Joey and I have hung out a lot together. Liz Baxter, Army, Iraq, is in my writing group. So no, I appreciate it. I see a brother there with Naval Air Station, Key West, Semper Fi Sailor. No, I just love all the brothers and sisters and all the families who supported those in uniform. Thank you very much. Hoorah.
All right, so you want to travel back to the Giving Tree?
Sure. I don't know if he was speaking or not, but sure, I can.
Do you want to say anything? I don't want to put you on the spot. I know.
I do want to say that I do support this effort because we have too many of our brothers and sisters that are in challenging times. They've gone to combat or even just served in garrison, and they may experience some challenges, and they want to be able to find someone they can relate to. And this organization is certainly one they relate to, expressing their artwork, their poetry, as a young brother mentioned. And so I think it's important to support this effort, and really look forward to seeing this grow. Because those young men and women out there put their lives on the lines every day for us. We usually help them when they get back and they return to this community. So thank you very much for all you're doing.
Great, thank you, sir.
Yep, we can head back.
Okay, let's go take a look at the Giving Tree.
Alrighty. And everyone definitely feel free to take some refreshments. It's water, it's soda in there. You can also take one of their brochures as well too. As we go back to the Giving Tree. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw some nice recipes in here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Some kind of Brussels sprout. That looks pretty good.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. I'm trying to capture all this. Do you want everybody to go back there? Yeah. Okay. So I have a question. Can we get everybody to go back to the Giving Tree and follow Jim back to the Giving Tree?
Hey everybody, let's go back to the Giving Tree if we can.
Go.
I have a writing boot camp. Go back to
Wait, 8.
Okay, come on, step up to your creation. Okay, so a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Okay, so this is the giving tree, and if you can see this creation came out of this is Aaron Morris. This is the artist that built the giving tree. When you come here to Charlotte Art League, you can sit at the table here, make some hearts that go on the giving tree. But this is our way of collecting donations for our healing art programs here at the Big Red Barn, so that they're free for veterans and their families and active duty military. So Erin told me that she had built a 5-foot tree in her house, and I said, really? Do you want to build like a 20 or 30 foot tall one here at Charlotte Art League? And she said, yeah. And so knocked it out of the house. And so we have a couple of people here on the tree that I'd like to introduce. Mr. Chompers, who is our mascot. And then who else do we have?
We also have our veteran owl. He's definitely seen his years of service, here to keep protection over our tree. And then we have Smokey, the possum. He's also a veteran, but he's a little bit more on the fun side of life. He wants a little bit of color and likes to vacation down in Florida as much as possible.
Yeah. So when you come here, so you can go to the our charlotteartleague.org, and there's a link to the Giving Tree. So you can find out more information about the healing art programs, look at pictures of the progress of the tree, and how you can donate. Your donations go to pay instructors and buy materials. Or if you're here and visiting Charlotte Art League, you can just click the QR code, and it'll take you right to the link, and you can donate. So this is the healing art tree as it's finished, and I want to thank you, Erin, for all the time you've put in, and I want to thank your family for the love and patience that you guys have shown as she's made this creation for us. So thank you very much. Outstanding job. Thank you.
Most of all, thank you to the veterans and people who've served and give us a reason to make great art to support such a worthy cause.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
We're good.
Hey, Aaron, you did a good baby.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So we thank y'all for joining us. You got anything else?
Yes, I actually wanted to say, just of course, thank everyone for coming. Please walk around, add to the Giving Tree. If we're able to sit down and add to it, everyone feel free to, you can paint a heart and add to it as well. And also, again, we have refreshments in the back. We have chicken kebabs and rice back there as well, too. We have refreshments back there, so please eat and drink the food that's back there. And at the end, thank you so much. My name is Joy Cook. I have a nonprofit organization called Support Her Boots. We assist veterans and their families. They're primarily female veterans like myself. So I'm Army and Air Force sir, but my dad was a Marine. So that's why when they told me he was, so when they told me he was coming, I was like, okay, I definitely got to be there. And I already know who this is right here. So, but again, thank everybody for coming out. Please feel free to get anything off the Support Her Boots tables, any brochures, any of the papers and magazines, anything like that. Feel free to ask any questions. But this is just really, today was just the beginning of the Veteran Healing Art Workshops. They're gonna happen every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, beginning in October. Definitely check your email, check Facebook. I'm on Facebook Live now. So check everything for the actual schedule of when they're gonna be coming out. And that's various topics to include suicide, PTSD, domestic violence. There's so many issues possible to talk about, but it's going to have an artsy feel to it as well, which is different than like school and you just sit there and have a lecture and then go home. So it's going to be the topic and it's going to be the art piece to it. So I definitely just want to thank Executive Director Jim for just believing in the vision, that or the idea that I had, putting it together with his idea and saying, sure, come along, you can be a part. So I definitely, we're probably gonna be here a lot. We're gonna be here a lot. So thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Okay, good. Yes, please feel free. It's rice back there. It's kebabs back there. It's all kind of things to drink back there, and also you can walk around as well too.
Yeah, the place is great. I've never was here. It's awesome.
Yep. Thank y'all for coming. This is where the workshops are going to be held. So they're going to be held in here, or in that big room, so to speak. Hey, Seven. I'm going to turn this off in a second.